everyone, I just wanted to start the vlog off quickly before I forget. Leo and I are off to see the 1984 at the Playhouse Theatre today. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the last time I saw a play was when we went to the National Theatre, and then the performance was cancelled at the interval even because of some technical difficulties. So it's been a long time since I've seen a play. I don't think I've ever even read the book, the 1984, so I kind of know what happens, but not really. I think Leo's definitely more of a play person. I've taken him to see some musicals, but I think you might enjoy this more, and it's thanks to TodayTix that we're going today. I booked our tickets via the app, and they very kindly gave me some credit towards it, so thank you to TodayTix. Come along with us, and I'll let you know what we think of the show. Whoa, so bright. We've made it to the Playhouse Theatre. Say hello.
Hello.
Are you excited?
Maybe.
I bring him to see a play and he's not even excited. No, I thought we were going to be a bit late, but thankfully we're fine. There's no interval in this show, so I'll check in with you afterwards. Hey everyone, obviously I'm home now. Please ignore all the beer bottles. That's Leo's little collection that he likes to keep. I'm sorry there wasn't much like vlog footage from us actually going to the show. We got there quite, not late, we were there on time, but we didn't have as much time to spare beforehand, and obviously there's no interval, so that meant it was just the whole show basically. I have never actually read the 1984. I knew that the whole like Big Brother thing, but that was all I knew about it. So I really went in kind of not knowing what was going to happen. This play is probably the most intense thing that I've ever seen on stage, I think. I'm trying to think now if there's anything else that I've seen that can sort of rival this, but no, Leo and I both agreed that it was like incredibly dramatic and intense, and I don't know how the performers do that show, what, 8 times a week or something? That is insane. The lead actor especially goes through so much, especially in kind of the latter part of the show, which I'd consider to be like Act 2. It was really fascinating to watch. His acting is incredible. Stupidly, I left my glasses at home and my eyesight is really bad now. It's crazy because I think about when I first started going to the theatre, I could sit anywhere in the theatre and be able to see pretty well, but obviously since working more like in online stuff in the recent years, obviously I have my glasses and they're a lifesaver, and I really appreciate going to the theatre more now with my glasses because I can see everything, which is awesome. I guess there was a period of time where I didn't realise just how bad my eyes were and didn't really think about it, and then when I got glasses I was like, wow. It was kind of like going from like whatever the lowest YouTube setting is to the like 1080p HD. That was what it was like. It was fine though because we had really good seats actually. I booked them, as I said, through the TodayTix app, so they automatically select seats for you, which sometimes I'm a bit worried about. Sometimes I like to pick my own seats, but wasn't too fussed about this. It was quite nice because we were in row L, and I thought that was funny because we were going I mainly wanted to go for Leo. Anyway, these seats were really good. The Playhouse stalls are in a way that, like, how do I explain this? So you're kind of like in between the two people that are in front of you, so you can see like in between heads, which is good. Some theatres don't get that right, and it can be a bit kind of like looking around people's heads, but no, this was great. Also, there was pretty good leg room. Leo is 6'1", and he was fine with it, so that says a lot, and I had loads of room. It was great. Yeah, I would highly recommend TodayTix for theatre fans in general, but especially those living in London. If you're the type of person that kind of like me, like decides to go to the theatre really last minute, you can get some awesome deals on there. And also, if you use the code that's on the screen now, you can get £10 off your first booking, which is awesome. Going back to the show, I really loved the effects that they use. Like the screens above the stage were really effective, and the way they used those like later on in the show as well were really fascinating, and it really did add to that sort of voyeuristic point of view of kind of being a big brother, and I feel like that worked so well. Obviously I haven't read the book, so I don't know how it's translated from page to stage, and it's been a while since Leo's read it as well, I think, so he couldn't really remember all of it. But I found that really fascinating. They use lighting on the sides of the stage, kind of like, I guess you would call it strobe lighting in a way in some sections, but you know when you just get like really big flashes of light at once, and they use like blackouts as well in the theatre, which I think were really effective. Like the show started as a blackout, and it was quite scary in a way. It kind of put you a bit on edge. As well, the way they used the blackouts in like bringing characters onto the stage was amazing, because they would literally, it would flash, black out, and then characters would suddenly be there when the lights were back on, and it was just incredible. It was a really fascinating way for a scene to totally change, and I really enjoyed watching that. I don't want to say too much to spoil the show in case some of you haven't seen it, but I definitely recommend it as like if you're someone that prefers musicals like me and rarely goes to see plays. Like this is going to be a play that will totally grip you and like keep you interested, so I would highly recommend it. It was so fascinating, and I definitely want to read the book now finally, so when I have some free time I would be doing that. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you want to see more of me in the future. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!